Hi, this is Tim of the Watchbox at SIHH 2019 on assignment with Europa Star magazine. We are at Bovet, and we are looking at the Bovet Amadeo Virtuoso VIII, a timepiece 44 millimeters in diameter, fully engraved in white gold. You can see it features the writing desk case form that's actually shallower at 6 o'clock than it is at 12, so it cants toward your eyes as you place it on your desk. Now, this watch is a showcase for their freehand engraving. You can see execution of a sort of banknote scrolling on the flanks of the case, as well as full engraving inside the watch. It has a 10-day power reserve, it has a grand date or a large date, and as you can see, it features a bewildering array of colors, planes, textures, and tones. This is the Virtuoso VIII from Bovet Tourbillon, Tourbillon, grand date, 10-day power reserve, entirely freehand engraved inside and out. And this is what qualifies as an entry-level watch at Bovet Flurier. It's the Flurier collection 1930, 42 millimeters, available in red gold or steel as seen here. The watch features a 21.6 beat rate and a fantastic 7-day manual wind power reserve. Now, it does feature a small amount of freehand engraving on the dial, as well as a power reserve scale, so you have a timepiece that is able to convey craft arts as well as long legs. 7 days makes sense in the context of a watch like this, because frankly, given the rather Rococo style of Bovet timepieces, they won't be everyday watches for everybody. So this timepiece, as you can see, 7-day power reserve, stainless steel, 42 millimeters, decorated by hand inside, handsomely finished with durable steel outside. We continue our survey with Bovet, and you can see the 1930 executed in red gold. As you can note, the timepiece features the same degree of decoration, whether you get it in steel or in red gold, but perhaps the red is just a little bit warmer. You can see the fully exposed drivetrain on the case back, conveying the 7 days of power reserve to a regulator that features an eccentric screw-fine adjustment and Edicron, which is remarkably practical for a brand like Bovet. So this watch can be regulated quite precisely with the Edicron system. This is the red gold Bovet 1930 at SIHH 2019. Now, this is the big piece for 2019 from Bovet. It is the Bovet Tourbillon Virtuoso IX, 46 millimeters in white gold, red gold, or platinum. This one is in white gold. You can see it's dramatically decorated with a flinke lacquered rose lathe guilloche dial. So you have the rose lathe work to create that florid pattern, and then you have 8 layers of blue lacquer on top of that, hand buffed. Now, the watch has a 10-day power reserve with a scale at what would be 8 o'clock on the dial, a second time zone at what would be 10 o'clock on the dial with a city of reference indicator, and it can accommodate daylight savings time. Moving over, you realize this is a regulator style watch with separate seconds in the form of the tourbillon, central minutes, and a large hours dial over at what would be about 2 o'clock. Grand date, flying tourbillon. We're going to get real close to this one. You can see it's beating away, and its sapphire capstone rides atop a spectacular golden sunray style tourbillon carriage. It is a flying tourbillon. You can see it features a number of blued screws at the feet of its mounting points, overcoil hairspring, beating away at a steady 21,600 vibrations per hour. Turn the watch over and you realize it has a second side. Now we're going to jump back a bit. The front is flinke with lacquer and guilloche. This is actually a chiseled bris de verre. Bris de verre is basically broken glass, and you can see it's gloriously blued. The tourbillon visible from both sides. There is a set of hands as well as a tourbillon from the opposite side. So this is a double-sided case, and that's why we need to talk about the unique Amadeo case. It is convertible to a pocket watch, a wristwatch, a desk clock, and you can wear it on either side. So it's a watch with 4 separate modes. You do get a chain when you buy the watch, so you can wear it as a pocket watch on a chain. 46 millimeters, it's about 16 millimeters thick. Again, red gold, platinum, or white gold. This is the big piece from Bovet for 2019. The Virtuoso IX at SIHH 2019. And this is the Récital 21. You can see the timepiece features a striking collection of textures, tones, colors, and changes of planes. There's a writing desk case, the better to cant towards you when it's sitting on your desk, so you can use it as a clock when it's not on your wrist. 46 millimeters in titanium. The watch is red gold or titanium. It features a retrograding perpetual calendar. The day is at 12 o'clock. There's a retrograding calendar wrapped around the center dial. Leap year phase at 3 o'clock. You can see the month down at 6 o'clock. The timepiece features a sensational sunburst blue dial, polished hands, and Côte de Genève primary dial, coaxial sunken seconds on the dial, tri-spoke coaxial seconds on the case back. There's a power reserve indicator for the 5 days of have reserve Dimanche. You'll note circular Côte de Genève off-center with blued screws, a handsome array of golds, violets, silvers, and blues. You can see the depth of the case, and you'll also appreciate the fact that the watch is handsomely executed for everyday use. Not too large to wear at 44 millimeters in diameter with that strong set of tightly downturned lugs. You could probably fit this watch on a wrist of 15 centimeters or larger. This is the Récital 21 from the Dimier collection at Bovet Tourbillon. And I actually have the Bovet Tourbillon Virtuoso IX in its desk clock form right here. It will sit on your desk. You can hang it from its crown. Note the crown has a inset diamond at its cap. The timepiece featuring a wonderful deploying caseback that gives you an even more flawless, one might say truly flawless, view of the caseback. The watch is a wonderful array of lavish excess, and that's probably the best way to describe any Bovet timepiece. Not just Baroque, but downright Rococo. This is the flagship for 2019, the Virtuoso IX. 4 modes. Caseback, you have the Recto, the Verso. You can wear it on either side on the wrist. You can wear it as a chain-borne pocket watch or use it as the desk clock shown here. Bovet Fleurier. We are looking at the Bovet Fleurier Virtuoso V. This is a jump hour, as you can see, with a retrograding minutes display, an in-house guilloche with a rich red lacquer. It's actually a Flurier style dial, all of this done in-house. The watch is a robust 43.5 millimeters in diameter, but it also has 2 sides. Now let me do my best to remove the smudges. Both sides feature that distinctive in-house guilloche or engine turning and Flurier lacquer treatment, but here you can see the beautiful tri-spoke seconds, the power reserve indicator at roughly 8 o'clock next to the primary dial, and you can see the balance beating way. It features both an eccentric screw fine regulator and Edicron, so this is a watch with great potential accuracy. A beautiful piece with a 5-day reserve beating way at 21,600 vibrations per hour. I am a sucker for jump hours, so this is my favorite of the day. You can get this one with blue dials or also with red dial as seen right here in the timepiece. Available in, I believe, red gold exclusively with an option for set gems in a white metal. So I believe that is white gold if you get it with gems, red gold with blue or red dials if you get it with a conventional unset case. And of course, because it does feature convertibility, you can turn it into a pocket watch, you can wear it on either side, and you can turn it into a desk clock. It has all 4 features. Bovet Fleurier Récital 26 Brainstorm Chapter 1, 48 millimeters in sapphire. You can see the lugs and the hardware of the case in grade 5 titanium. It features a writing desk case profile that's designed to cant towards you when it's on your desk, so you can use it as a clock as well as a watch. The timepiece with a sensational machine-milled sapphire case has wonderful visibility. You can truly see the canting of the caliber as well as the angled gears of the system from both sides. The dial is a sensational one. Let's get real close and enjoy the details. There is a flying tourbillon at 6 o'clock with an engraved sunburst cap. You can see that there is a 10-day power reserve with a power reserve indicator at 4 o'clock. A convex moon phase. You can see it's actually a 3D moon phase with aventurine discs for northern and southern hemispheres. There's also a convex or slightly dished primary dial with a frosted black finish cut away to show the mechanism beneath and the motion works. You can see a grand dot or double-digit date at 8 o'clock, and the timepiece with wonderful depth on both sides. Turn it over, you can see caliber 7742 with a panoply of colors, textures, and tones. Let's talk about the flying tourbillon from the reverse side. You can see all screws are blued, but they also feature black polished heads and chamfered slots before they are blued. 43 jewel, 10-day power reserve, manual wind. If I turn it on its side, you can begin to see the glint and the gleam of the mirrored anglage. Let me remove my unsightly finger oils, but you can see the glint and the gleam of traditional anglage. The hand finishing is equal to anything that you'll find in the confines of Geneva, even though Bovet operates out of Flurier. The timepiece with wonderful frosted finish on bridges and baseplate, just with different color textures, blackened and silvered with rhodium, blackened with a sort of DLC PVD style application. The watch is titanium and sapphire, and so feather light. Despite its 48 millimeters, this one wears a treat on the wrist. This is the Bovet Récital 26 Brainstorm Chapter 1, 48 millimeters in titanium and sapphire.